feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
The batter now, Javier Baez. That misses, and the count is 3-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And now Jack Peterson. Grounder might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. On to Cooper, and it's a double play. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Berry makes the play, and there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. On the ground to second, might be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 1 down. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Berry grabs it on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Alex Call up now for the Mets. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ball. New inning getting started, and now Luis Guillorme. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Check swing didn't go. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On a line, base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Nimmo at first, 1 gone. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. So now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. The wind to the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air on the infield. Alvarez puts it away, and there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Terrin Vavra digs in now. That one ripped. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man at second with one away. And up next for Miami, Brandon Drury. Next pitch misses way outside. And now the lefty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Now it's Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're up 2-0. Back here in Miami as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's going to be Brett Baty. He goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three-two on the way. This ball's chopped on the ground. And he handles it himself for the out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. Third. Welcome back. And now, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He popped out his first time. The 1-1. Now a bunt towards third. Boots it. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pin, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of a safety squeeze.
And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. And that's a 2-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes the Mets manager to the Mets with a new arm on the mound. No Syndergaard. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And at the plate for Miami. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Garrett Cooper. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now here is Alex Call.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's
goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Ground ball right side could be two. There's one, and it's a double play. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Slow ground ball to the right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Leave 1, still 8. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's Jeff McNeil, manager out of Edward Cabrera gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2-2 now. Well struck right field. That's back there. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the.
3. He's out. 4. Take the base. Out.
Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Marlins 8 and the Mets 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Garrett Cooper. Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Taron Vavra.
The second baseman.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that's outside.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Back here in Miami.
3.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jason Shreve.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Call. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Now. Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Final score here today, 10.
Amen.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Max Fried. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one missed. 3 straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive Gold Gloves.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Bounce to the left side. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this.
And there's the third. That'll do it for the inning. It's the Mets nothing, Marlins coming up. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Welcome back. Getting the nod on the mound, Tyler McGill.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That's what the fans came to see. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out. To a lead.
Top of the second. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Next offering is in the dirt. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Battling here as he fouls it away. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The feed for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And now it's Frankie Lindor, the switch hitter batting right. Next offering is in for a strike. Cooper, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That misses. Full count now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
That one 95 to finish him off. So it's no. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the right fielder, Joel Garcia. And Garcia gets a piece. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And 1-2. to the right side. Takes it himself, and that is the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Alex Call. Popped up, and a foul ball. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. And it's even up. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. The other way. That's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the catch for the out, and there are 2 outs. Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch. Inside, just missed. That's in for a strike at 95. 3-2 now. The pitch. Rips that one to right. Garcia makes the grab, and that is that. Mets strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Terrin Vavra. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And here's the first baseman, Brand. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To third. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to him. And now 2-1. Good eye right there. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with 1 gone. Francisco Lindor will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next pitch is outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Cooper, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 3-2 is off the. The outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Second and third, 2 down. In the air, left side. Berry moving under this one. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning.
A lot of adrenaline.
Bottom 4, and now for the. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Here's Luis Guillorme. The wind and the pitch. That's a strike.
Oh, goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And now 1 and 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you've committed, and you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
On a strike, the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the. And up next for Miami, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a bunt towards third. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. The pitch. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Berry round second on his way to third. Berry headed for the plate. He'll It's 2-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. When you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stepping in, Terrin Vavra. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco. New pitcher now, Anthony Bender.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1. Falling behind 2-1. Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing across. Welcome back. There's the shortstop at the plate, Diego Delgado. And the next pitch is way outside. So up next, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Line drive, caught. And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The 3-1. And a base hit up the middle. Delgado around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 6-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Brandon Drury. In the air, left field. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. Lindor with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get there.
New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Ikeda. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Yimi Garcia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now fly ball to right center. One down. Alex Call up now for the Mets. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Goes down looking.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Ikeda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mets lead 1, still up. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the last half of the 7th. The batter now, Javier Baez. Going to count 1 and 2. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. New pitcher for the Marlins, A.J. Puck.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Kicks and deals. Right through there, got him. Down on. Strikes, and he knew it. And now here's Jeff McNeil. The count 2-1. That's in there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. A strikeout and a walk. This one high in the air to left center. Long run, tracks it down. And there's two down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. One run is in. Here comes Alvarez around third. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. As soon as that one...
Your attention, please.
Jacob Berry, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
The 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Berry coming home. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second. It's 7-2. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front. And didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
John Curtis on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch. 2 away down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there.
So the Miami Marlins sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
And, of course, on the other side, the season comes to a close. It's always great to make the postseason, but it was a short run, and I'm sure that's something they will look to improve upon as they move into the offseason and prepare for next year.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the National League Wild Card game, the Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. In the American League Wild Card game, the Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
racing like Impalas. Had them chat boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Right.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
In the kitchen, it on the cone. I was working on a going till the morning. You was snowing, pushing on some buttons, turning nothing into something. It was lean on in my wallet, now these pockets super lumpy. Breaking bread with my partners. On some choppers, stick my arm out the window just to shine on these bottles, just to shine on these, recline on these. Wrist game roll, tell them anything goes. With the treble, mix the highs with low. Wood grain on the dash, wrap the wires with bow. Hot trunk for the
in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Terrin Vavra. At the belt and fires. Way high. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right. Right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And another ball. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. On the ground, right side. Taylor whips it to first. That's the third out. 2-3 go the Marlins. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Witt started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. So digging in, Sam Haggerty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. Now here's
3.
And now for the Marlins, Joe Rizzo. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And now, Jonah.
3. Hey now. Ball 4. Take the minute. 3. You're out.
And at the plate for Miami, Emmanuel Rodriguez. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Throw over to first.
Now that second baseman, Terry Vavra.
And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in standing. That one blasted deep to right. Betts ranging back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That slider on the outside part of the plate is
3. 3. 3. 3. 3.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Eugenio Suarez. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is C.J. Cron. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings and misses. Slider right there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. C.J. Cron leaves the yard, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. Chris Taylor down. The 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got it by him for the K.
pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
In for a strike, and now 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one the other way. Dives, and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's into third with a two-out triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the batter now, Sam Haggerty. 2-1 now. Foul ball there. Witt at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Left-hand batter waits. This one bounced to Crone. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Terrin Vavra. He's already homered in this game. Next offering way off the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Brandon Drury, the next up for the Marlins. Next pitch misses way outside.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And a 3-1 on the way. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
3-2 now. Got him swinging. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. So now 1-2.
You know, these Dodgers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Now it's Mookie Betts. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. Here's a 2-1. Pulls that one foul. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Javier Baez. Next offering misses. 2-1.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Jack P. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Here comes the skipper. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yimi Garcia. And he grounds one back up the middle in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short, to first, 2 up, 2 down. And next for LA, C.J. Cron. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next up for the Marlins. The 2-2. And there's a ball.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Freddie Freeman. He represents the go-ahead run. Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line. That's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Edward Cabrera into the game.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, Boo, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next to hit, Sam Haggerty. Next offering is downstairs. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick 3 pass.
Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. 1 runs in. Fabra with a relay home. The tag, and he's out. But they do grab the lead. Here's Mook. Now bounce to the right, tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the left-hander out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
No doubles defense right now, and the positioning was perfect on that play, and that's what you do it for, just in case, and they prevented an extra base hit.
Sends it across to first, and the Marlins with just one out left. Now it's Javier Baez. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers playing game one here at home. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton.
They were coming on me like, I'm like, dude, please give me a second. All right. I need like 2 minutes. 2 minutes apiece. That's all I have.
It's took a sucker, and I'll be back for lunch. Me and my homies down bad like we had a hunch. And I'm a critic hunch, and we ain't got no lunch. And now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a punch. Okay, like, I ain't tripping about the Klondike. I was tripping about the big homies who had it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that get me all right. Like MC bags and big G-Pads, but I ain't got no G-Pads, like I ain't get that. And I won't fit that. My super cheap should probably cut grass. My stupid would probably go and get my shoe rack. Like, homie, don't do that. Go and get my Stanley Kubrick post pack. Play, okay, I got it. Guess if we would've turned me earlier, I would've caught it. But real Georgia John never come with a profit. Guess that's what you get when you the southern product. Like, diver on his feet, big homie in the trees. Go and tell the preacher, man, cause God made a beat. Run on money with my cleats. It's that Georgia summer heat. It's that been there, done that. Already got it.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 1 of the NL Division Series, the Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2.
Crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon.
Coming to you live from Southern California, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant.
just about set to go now. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Out towards right center field. O'Neill pulls it down. One up, one down. Brandon Drury. Here's a speed threat. Bobby Witt Jr. Way out front for strike two. On the ground to third. Zips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Sam Haggerty steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The switch hitter batting right. 2-2 now. And down on strikes. That's out number two.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Garcia makes the play, and it's out number three. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Javier Baez. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. It's just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
At the plate, Joel Garcia. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone. Austin Allen getting ready to hit. Struck him out of the foul tip. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just
struck him out swinging. Slider got him. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1. This to center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The wind of the pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drury puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Berry makes the grab, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in L.A., top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Grabs it right up against the wall. And at the plate for Miami, Terrin Vavra. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The 2-1. Left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here is C.J. Cron. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels. Debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Chris Taylor now. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. One and 2 now. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 9 straight. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and now 2 and 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now, Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Comes the 2-2. Up the middle, Delgado whips it to first on the run. And Witt is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Los Angeles, Sam Haggerty. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he can't squeeze it. That's to third. Baez fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the 2-2. That's a little bit low.
3 balls. Strike.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. The batter now will be Will Smith. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they're able to work back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Joel Garcia.
The right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for Miami, Austin Allen. Went down on strikes his first time through. Garcia hung up in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Line drive, base hit. One gone, runner at first. Diego Delgado now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there, base hit. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Making a move at third on a pinch run. Jesus Sanchez.
Third base. Number 7.
Strike 2.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get anything going offensively.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And that's outside. That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. And so coming into the game now on defense, Jonah Heim. He takes over behind the plate. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tyler O'Neill. That's towards center. Rodriguez moving under it. And there's one down. And next for LA, C.J. Cron. The line to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hard hit right side. On to first, and the inning is over. He's through 5. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Drury. Late with the swing there. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2. just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Berry. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. O'Neill going back on it. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball.
Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Eugenio Suarez. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. In the dirt. Throws to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Rolled over to third, Baez. And Witt is out. And now it's going to be Sam Haggerty. That one hooked foul. And the pitch. Got him. Look. That's a strikeout. Dodgers go down. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford.
Number 52.
And at the plate for Miami, Joel Garcia. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And there he goes. Next offering is fouled back. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Here comes a 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now, Diego Delgado. On the ground to third. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
The 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance at catching him right there.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Delgado, the runner at second with one away. Ferguson throws over. Delgado back in on a dive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit. And misses inside.
Good one.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a good eye there.
Man, he's been really good, about to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the... So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes to...
Vavra pulls that one down, and there's two down. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. One left for L.A., and it remains one. New pitcher on now, Brusdar. C.J. Cron steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now on the bump, Joe Jimenez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next pitch is popped up, and it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hit on the ground to the right side. tosses to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there and gone.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate,
what a play in right field, and the inning is over.
Well, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. Now into the game, Gavin Lux. He'll play second. And now for the Marlins, Joel Garcia. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch.
So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Diego Delgado. 1 for 3. Here's a 1-1. This one popped up right side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Back here in L.A., now at the plate, Sam Haggerty. Here's the 2-2. This one popped up. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Not much the defense can do there. They're playing the odds that he'll pull it right at him, but a little slow roller the other way is pretty much indefensible. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So a lefty out of the pen, A.J. Puck.
Bringing in the lefty.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Mookie Betts. Liner snagged at first. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That one is absolutely belted. Berry going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. We're in extras here. Now here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. That one ran inside, almost got him. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020. With a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy at extra. Now this down the right field line, fair ball, should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Throw to second, safe. And the batter now, Taron Vavra. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. In there safely. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jacob Berry. The 2-1. Out towards right center field. He's under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Marlins leave one. Score remains. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Tyler O'Neill. New pitcher for the Marlins, Edward Cabrera.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Edward Cabrera.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Alex Lang on the pitch here. And now Jack Peterson.
Number 55.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The extra innings rule, placing a runner on second to begin the inning, was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this. Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now man into scoring position. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That to right. He's under it. Hauls it in. One away. And now the right fielder, Joel Garcia. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Joe Rizzo.
72. Joe Rizzo.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Underhanded to second, and that's 2. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. Comebacker to the mound. in plenty of time to first, and Witt is out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Swing and a tapper. On the run, sends it over to first. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. No runs, no hits, no errors. 11 innings in the... On to the 12th, and at the plate for Miami, Diego Delgado. Ball to strike. Right side, Lux. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And up next for Miami, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Crone. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2-2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the chain. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Next pitch is outside. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Three-two now. Bounced up the middle. And that quickly, two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The right-hander gives up the two-out walk. Runner at first with two away. Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Smith, the runner at first with two gone. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. So now 3-2. Base hit center field. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Ball comes in, and he slams on the brakes. Winning run stops at third on the double.
Showed a lot of fight with two strikes in that AB. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in game 2. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Next offering is fouled back. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby. And now for the Marlins, Terrin Vavra. Back to work, 3-2 now. That smash towards center. O'Neill snags it on the run. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Out towards left center. O'Neill drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Top.
First base.
Diego Delgado, the next up for the Marlins. And a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Kicks and deals. That's to third. Suarez fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 4-0. Back here. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Emmanuel Rodriguez. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Betts ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Rips that one center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. O'Neill throws to second, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Drury, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, and Jack Peterson stands in. The 2-1.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And a ground ball to first. 3-2. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it's even up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jacob Berry. And he's already singled in this game. At the belt and fires.
Oh, that's it.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now move to first. And he's back in there. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Man at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Garcia off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
And that should be extra bases. He's in safely at second. A run comes in the play.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Stepping in, Diego Delgado. In the air, right side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Emmanuel Rodriguez. The next offering misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one the other way. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game.
To first, and they've got picked off.
Well, this is a play that you've got to make. The pitcher steps off as the runner leaves early. Make the throws, put the tag on the runner, and execute. I guess you tip your cap to the base runner on that one. Really good job of getting out of it.
And now here is Taron Vavra. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Rodriguez at second with nobody out. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third. He's in there.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Runner on at third, one gone. Line drive, base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brusdar Graterol.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2-2 now. To short, could be 2. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Jack Peterson.
Number 24. Jock Peterson.
Kickoff move to first, and he's back safely. The 1-1. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. And welcome back. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Joel Garcia. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez has a beat on it. Oh, he brought it back. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Berry, 1 for 2. Right-handed reliever, and it is 2-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The other way, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
O'Neill makes the catch. That's out number 2. Diego Delgado, the next up for the Marlins. And a 1-1. Out there to center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Marlins leave 1. They trail at 5-2. We go. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Phil Bickford.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Next pitch way upstairs. ball base knock.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile.
Runner takes off. Chopper right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Brandon Drury to the plate.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
This one in the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Lang.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. The run scores from third, and it's now a 2-run game. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Jack Peterson up the middle. Witt over to first. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this arc. For the top. Blake Trinan will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Freeman takes it to the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Jacob Berry, the next to hit. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one lifted to left. 2 down. Jonah Heim, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Rodin is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Smash to the left side. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. So 1 hit. Back here at the ballpark.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Raisel Iglesias.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the New York Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
My southern slang, I speak it every day. I'm trying to get it poppin' each and every way. It's one nation under goons. My goons are stripping all these cats down there. They're under rules.
Today, some fellas are leaving, call her, but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and they tell me to drop, I don't see the reason. My missus went like a teeth, together we getting mischievous. The bottom is way lonelier than the top, but he ain't seen it. Stop that, stop it please. You more concerned what others earn, that says a lot to me. I turned $1 million down 1,000,000 times, that's not a lot to me. The game is changing, I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, I bet on myself, all that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my west and my grandmama basement. So I think you should bow in the presence of greatness. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Stop that. Stop it, please. Stop that. Stop it, please. We talking about generational wealth, the pressure I built for myself, for all of the people.